Woo woo. I'd say it's been forever since I played this game, but I was actually just trying to get reaccustomed to it yesterday.
I don't think that counts.
I mean, accounting for how accustomed I actually got to it, yeah, it kind of counts.
I mean, I was playing ultra hard yesterday, or 2 days ago, so I think I've got the one up on you. Man.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, look at
Oh,
that, the
wow.
little loading screen thing is different.
So I'm looking at the stream, and the recommendeds for me, it has Drawing Aloy, Horizon Zero Dawn, Frozen Wilds,
Mm-hmm.
and the drawing is damn good.
There was somebody, I can't remember the name of the artist.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look it up real quick during the load time so that I can A, fill the gap, and B, give a shout out to somebody that's very talented.
I had to make sure to pick my last save before I went to New Game Plus, because I really don't want to run into Frozen Wilds at ultra hard.
Oh,
It's
you
one
don't
thing
think?
knowing what's coming. Knowing what's coming is one thing. Walking into it completely blind is something I definitely don't want to do. Repair an overridden machine. Okay.
God, it's killing me
I
not
like
being
how
able to find this
the
properly.
yeah. I love how the Frozen Wilds tips appear with a different icon in the load screen. Alright, so supposedly we're supposed to be able just to go from
Yeah,
one
just
to the
meander
other,
up
yeah?
there. That's what I was hearing.
Okay.
Just 1 second, I'm making sure everything's set up and good.
Unlock the shard salvager skill to break down resources and modifications into half their real shard resources.
Oh. Alright. I see it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I yet to. Oh. Well, if that wasn't obvious. Okay. Alright.
Obvious is
Fast
good.
travel. Cannot fast travel in valid location. Don't you fucking tell me what I can and can't do. It's fun. This is exciting. I know we just uploaded the final part yesterday, but it has been months. I've been waiting for this for months. Just ever since we actually finished the story.
Yeah. Alright.
I've wanted more story.
There we go. And the link's in the chat. It's, the artist is Eternal Legend. And they actually, he or she actually caught Guerrilla Games and Kojima's attention with their drawing of Aloy.
Okay. It's always nice when they're recognized by like the studio or the devs.
Yeah, well,
Just load up.
it was an exceptional drawing.
So you and I have fast traveled to the opposite campfire across from each other. Oh, that is not even fair. I fast travel in and immediately I'm just gonna from now on I'm gonna call them scraptors. Ow! Are starting to hunt me down.
What do you mean you fast traveled in?
To the campfire that was closest, but I went to the one on the right
Oh, okay.
and immediately those stupid buzzards.
You know, I'm really happy that this is the biggest launch that was going on today. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
There's nothing more impressive that could have come out today.
Hey, come on. Just trying to enjoy the game.
I'm hearing noises.
These look like Banuk markings. Is this the way to their territory?
Hang on. What's that? Oh, right.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
You'd be right.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
For me, it leads south. Away from the Banuk. Past the Grave Horde. Banukai, watch over me. This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me. You want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
That first problem is taken care of.
You're going to Meridian.
Wake up and say, I'm here.
Yes. I was named an envoy to the Karja King's court.
Oh.
No one else wanted to do it.
Okay.
It's not so bad. I just
So I guess
recount
just
the
the
songs
overall
from Ban
sensitivity
Or, and the
of
Karja draw their funny little glyphs. I tell them of the machine's
OP
growing
armor
anger, and the Karja King still
was
offers
reduced,
aid, even though he knows
not
the
just
Banuk
in
will not
Ultra
accept it.
Hard.
I mean, it was-
I got tackled once.
What kind of strange
It was treating me
machines?
fine yesterday.
And what kind of curse?
Huh.
Machines tougher and crazier than anything
Weird.
in the
Yeah,
south,
no,
I
because
heard.
I
And smoke
got
comes off the
tackled,
mountain like a funeral pyre all
and
day and night. But like I
it
said,
instantly took.
I just
Oh,
pass through now.
that's because the difficulty is still set to ultra hard.
What sort of place is the cut?
It's on the edge
Even though
of
I
everywhere.
loaded up my.
The edge of Ban Or, the edge of the mountains, the edge of other tribes'
Okay.
territories. It's suffered in the war with the Karja.
I'm really glad I checked before I
But it
went in.
suffered before that too. Life there is a test to survive out on the edge.
Not exactly homey. I can see why you'd want to move on.
Home is what you carry in a roll on your back.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'm curious about these machines, though.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand you adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so
There it is.
I'm hearing noises, and all of a sudden these blue lights look.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism.
Okay, you have no business.
The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time.
Yeah, I
in
guess
snow.
this does take place prior to the end of the game.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you
How
wish.
do you even get up there?
Touchy.
Oh, I see it.
I do really appreciate this game. Like, I was so happy to come back to it.
I honestly have no complaints about the game itself.
Well, I mean, that should be evident to anybody who
Might
watched
need
the
this.
final video where we're drooling over it.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be
My only complaint is that I didn't get to play anything else.
Ooh. Ow. Good lord.
Welcome to the Scorcher.
Introducing Trial by Fire courtesy of Horizon Zero Dawn. Ow.
So, they're not nice.
But they're nice on XP. Yeah, Demonic Scorcher. Alright.
Alright. So, a little bit worse than Sawtooth.
I would put them at worse than Ravagers.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't like giving you any room to move around.
Well, it's good. That shows promise on the developer's end.
Shows promise for you on Ultra Hard, you damn sap.
It's not required to do the new DLC.
Give it time. That's a noise.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Title card. Okay.
You good?
Yep.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. It's at 4.
You know, just climbing this reminds me of trying to hunt some of those goddamn Banuk figures.
Yeah, I'm finished with those, so I don't have to worry about doing that ever again.
Until
Horizon Zero
you
Dawn
realize
2.
this entire DLC is Banuk
Must be something big
DLC.
going on.
Fought well.
Close to the village is
Yeah,
where
but I
the
don't have to worry about that.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for.
Alright. Oh,
Falling with
That's
their
really
spear
nice.
striking steel. Their struggle
looks amazing.
is over now.
Not that the game ever looked bad.
You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The Damon.
Alright, so, Scorcher.
It frenzies
nice
the
animal.
machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak.
I'm loving the color
gearing them up
palette.
to do it all over
Yeah.
again.
I like that bright blue. It reminds me of Blackreach in Skyrim.
Have you ever heard of a man
Yeah.
named Silence?
Yeah, the bright
Tall,
neon blue of the
deadly
Banuk
serious,
mixed with
cables in
kind
the
of
skin.
like
Like a
soft
shaman?
undertone
I've
red.
heard that name once or twice.
The sky?
But always whispered.
Just
Like some
amazing.
boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he
I
messed
just want to
with the
meet the
Conclave.
art designer of this game
Or
and just shake his
they
hand.
messed with him.
Conclave.
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the
Actually, I just
latest
want
mumbo
to do that
jumbo.
for the entire staff.
No
of
idea
this
how
game.
they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Alright.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced
I wonder if there's
aid.
ever going to be a
Well,
DLC
believe
for
me,
this
I've
game. I
tried
don't
to
even know if
convince
there's going to be
them,
more than just
but
this
a Banuk
DLC
with
ever.
nothing left to prove might just
That
lie
takes
down
place
and die.
after Aloy saves everything.
No, I think that would likely be saved
And
for a
Aurea
sequel
is
if
the
they
one
were
who
to go
spoke
that
about
route.
this Damon?
That's right. Told
Yeah.
Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believe
Well, if you
it.
think about
You
it,
don't.
Killzone Shadowfall was a launch title
I
for the
don't know
PS4,
what Aurea
releasing
found
in
there. A
late
shaman's not gonna talk to an
2013.
outlander. The machines
Horizon
in the
Zero
cut
Dawn
are
released
getting more
early
vicious, that's a fact.
2017.
It could be because of
So,
the Damon.
3.5-year
Or
dev
it could
cycle
be because
means
they
we
all
could
got
probably expect a
indigestion, for
sequel
all I know.
in late
Aurea's not
2020.
around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
I would say it's possible
Is
by
Aratak a renowned warrior
2019.
around here?
He's a
Just
warrior
because they
chieftain.
have the assets
His voice
now.
carries a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish.
But
Yeah, I
accounting
could
for the
definitely
fact that they
see,
basically
Aurea came
reinvent
to town
themselves
with their
every
wearing.
game, like the difference
Two
between
more
Killzone
Banuk to
3 and
this little
Killzone
bird that I've
Shadowfall is
seen.
huge,
You know
and then
what
they
else I
made the
saw,
Decima
Aloy?
engine
My
specifically
own
for
little
this
trade
game.
route, stretching all the way back to the
I
cliff.
wouldn't be surprised
Then
if at
he goes and
E3
leads them off to their
next
death
year,
at the claws of angry machines.
there's a title,
So much for my best customers.
just a logo that's teased.
What
For
are
the
these
sequel.
Werricks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe
Because
within the tribe?
I can almost
Not like
guarantee you that
back home.
Aloy is
You don't
one
get
of
born into these things.
the new,
They will
if
try
not
out.
new, faces
Prove your
of,
best at something, and you might
I guess what you would
get
say is a Sony
replaced.
mascot.
Some wearers come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur.
Like, I
just
could
a bunch
easily
of the
see
biggest,
Sony
oldest
market
wearings.
I'm
Aloy
not sure if
standing
I'm
next
less
to
confused
Kratos.
or more
You know what I mean?
confused.
Yeah.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a
I think it'd be
chieftain
great
and
if
a
their
shaman.
teaser was
They
literally
make the
just
decisions.
showing
All
that
well and
bomb-ass
good,
hair of hers
except the chieftains are
from the back.
hard-headed, and the shaman
and then just
has
2019, and then cutting back to black.
You said you've lived out
That's
here
usually how
for 2
those
winters?
cheeses work anyways.
Back home, some fur
Or
traders
something,
told me
like you
about
hear
this
the voice.
still forsaken heap of tents. Good location, ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started.
You know, this
filling up for
this world's a good
great
testament to
prophet
exactly
is
what'll
coming,
happen
they say.
to people with my hair color. There'll be one left.
Prophet. Honest mistake.
You'll be a
Not that the
genetic
Banuk are stingy,
creation in
they
a
just
lab.
prefer to keep trade among themselves.
We can only be kept around by cloning.
To enough of them, we could really put this place.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for
I'm
the
really
mountains they
glad
call the
Gorilla
Ice
took
Rapids.
something as mysterious as the Banuk
I've heard only
and was able to
shamans
build a
know
whole
trail
DLC
beyond
off of
those
them.
frozen peaks.
just because they left so much mystery.
But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's Drum.
Stormbirds.
Might be worth a shot.
Oh no, not Stormbirds.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again.
Glenn talks.
Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready
Scraptors.
for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all
Can you
people who
imagine
need trade or shelter.
How that would feel?
After
Like, I
the
know we
war
brought it up
ended,
before, but
It sprang
the
up from what
Banuk
was once a
lacing through the
campsite,
body.
quick as the bloom between frosts.
I'd prefer not to
Perhaps
think
will
about it.
last until the car shall
Like,
see
especially the ones that
war
have it
again.
running through their abdomen.
Aurea knows about this Damon.
Like, because
Where
that's
would I
not a
talk
very
to?
thin
She
wire.
does a shaman's
or
work. That is not for the eyes
grading
and
or
ears
whatever
of
the fuck
others.
it is.
Certainly not an Outlander's.
This
The
Damon
Banuk are
you talked
actually
about.
alive.
If you are
They're
hardy
liquid
enough,
cooled
you can venture out and
robots.
see the signs yourself.
That's just their tubing.
It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
right.
Well, this guy's a barrel of laughs. What else do we got? Down there. Archie. Oh my god. I need blue gleam. Man, those are decent numbers. Gambler's blocks. Special mod blocks. That's interesting. So I need blue gleam for those boxes. I need blue gleam. Okay, so. Oh crap. Animal figurines? Good. Glad those are back. Pigment and blue gleam. So I need those maps, but I need to kill animals. What is it?
So they actually put more behind the animal hunting this time around?
I wouldn't say more. It's just like, you know how you needed it before for pouch crafting and whatnot? Now for the maps that show like the collectibles, the animal figurines, the pigments, and blue gleam, which you need for the unique weapons and armor that come from this area.
Yeah.
You have to. They've added goats and badgers.
That's gonna be fun. Thwap.
I mean, I'm gonna be laughing.
Sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day, there was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Okay.
Each part serving.
When the old one.
I figure that early priority is getting. Oops.
Getting new material.
Side quests.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, honestly, progressing a little bit might actually give us access to the material anyways.
I need to talk to her apprentice to follow the river north.
Yeah,
Outlander, wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones.
Uh-oh.
Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Alright.
You know, depending on how popular this game gets, it really wouldn't surprise me if they try and make a movie out of this game.
This would make it fine.
Yeah, but I almost feel like... to me, a lot of the enjoyment comes from the fact that I get to decide what happens.
Yeah. But there is also that kind of along for the journey ride. Like, I feel like if they got the right people, they could easily do a movie.
I'd be hard-pressed to think of anybody that could play Aloy properly.
Outlanders. Large Outlanders.
Both for appearance as well as, like, personality.
Bergman said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. Atomic? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Encased in ice. A long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
Well, that's not good for me.
Is it ever? You know what's funny? That trader that's in that first area, weapons are identical to the ones that you get from the Hunter's Lodge.
Really?
Yeah, spot for spot.
Let's make this quick.
I am digging these clothes. Silent Hunter outfit.
Well, that Silent Hunter outfit I think is almost the exact same as one that you can get through the base story.
Yeah, except this one probably actually works.
Anything my focus could reveal.
So it looks like blue green is definitely
He's dead.
Keep quiet now.
There we go.
That's the last of the scavengers. It should scan Atomic. See how deep the damage goes.
Where's one? Okay.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Is that wrong? That's an interesting way of going about it, though. The tall neck that's here? scavengers have been ripping parts off of it, so I gotta collect the parts and bring it back in order to, yeah.
That's a bit more interactive.
Heart seems intact. Tallnecks are built tough.
Okay. Oh god. Alright, considering
Oh, that was disappointing.
yeah, that Scorcher is high level.
Yeah.
Start.
You ever been excited to eat something that you know you like, and then like when you actually get it, you're very disappointed when you're eating it because it's made wrong. It's not how it's supposed to be made. How I felt.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the Scorchers, no joke.
Yeah. If you have the slingshot, I recommend.
What, the blast one with the sticky bombs?
Yeah. Yeah, that does take care of troublesome enemies pretty quickly.
Oh, sweet, blue gleam. I found one.
So much more to go.
No scrappers. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I used the sticky bombs from that slingshot when I did the nil fight yesterday.
Yeah.
Sped that process along.
I did it. I don't use bombs on any of the human targets.
I did on nil, and who's the other one? Big Chief Asshat.
Oh, the meathead dude? Yeah.
Well, I'm in a bad way. Man, that's satisfying. Doing a heavy attack with the spear and it hitting multiple enemies and knocking them out at the same time. I will have this tall net completed if it's the last thing I do. Oh, hey, Glenhawk.
I love me a good quest and a side quest. Quest list is slowly filling back up. The water has such an interesting color palette to it, and I know what they're going for.
There we go.
Kind of like minerals and natural spring lakes and stuff. I'm just happy to be back.
Same. God, Glinthawks are such a nuisance.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, try being on ultra hard. They don't do any. They don't do much more damage. They're just much more aggressive.
There we go. Come on down. Oh, okay, stay there.
Come on down to the barbecuer.
Oh shit.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
Okay, I do have to drop one of those mods. Oh yeah, is there any more carry capacity type stuff? There's not. That's fine. Okay, it's new skill tree. Disassemble. Ooh!
New skill tree?
Ooh! Disassemble resources and mods into 50% of their metal shard value.
Yeah.
Machine used for metal shards. I don't care
Mounted
about
pickup. God, that's gonna be amazing.
if you're on Sprocket all the time, which I'm typically not.
Yeah, I do when I have to travel far. Well, conveniently, I've got 10 skill points left over, so...
Alright.
Dismount strike. Press square to launch a jumping attack from your mount. Increase resource inventory slots by 20%. Yes, please.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole lot of useful.
Agreed. Alright, well I'm only missing 3 skills now.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, that extra resource capacity. It may not be much, but god damn it, it's nice. Especially now that we're gonna be utilizing the hunting animals. Scrapper. What a retreat.
I have a bunch of resource or treasure boxes from when I was playing yesterday.
Yeah, Mine was filled with a bunch of crap that, at the time, I couldn't fill with my inventory, so I just scrapped it because it's like a bunch of crap
holy
I
crap.
don't use.
No way. You can finally mod the spear?
Oh, hell yeah.
Nah, it does. Okay, I can't yet. I think I have to get that upgrade that I got a side mission for. But I do have a mod for 15% boosted spear damage.
Ooh, that's always good. The spear is always a good panic weapon.
Well, thing is, I actually use the spear a lot in regular combat, so it's extra good for me.
I do too. Like, I usually like tie... I like to tie them down. And then just beat the crap out of them. Huh, that's interesting. So, a scrapper was running at me, and I shot it in the leg, and it actually sent it tumbling. I've never noticed that before. You can do bodily damage.
Let's get rid of some stuff that I'm not going to use. Actually, I might need that. I think I can get rid of some chill water, though.
Chill water is only good for, I think, if you're making ice arrows.
Yeah. Echo shells are decent, but not super necessary, because I really don't use Terror Blast arrows all that often.
They really do help.
I know they do.
Like, out of all the arrows, I can definitely highly recommend Terror Blast arrows. Okay, so demonic scrappers. They have laser eyes.
Regular scrappers have laser eyes.
Did they? I thought they could only shoot things at you.
No, they got laser eyes.
Huh. I guess I just never let them live long enough to tell the tale.
Yeah, that's basically where we're at.
Yeah, usually they would shoot their sonar, shoot their, like, rapid fire blaster, and then they'd be dead. That's about as close as I would let them get.
Keep up those.
I can definitely feel a sense of the enemies have been scaled up.
Okay, so with that...
So, like, from what I understand, this is, like, kind of recommended starting level 50, but as far as combat goes, you're going to want to be more endgame level.
Yeah, because the, I mean, 50 is the cap.
Yeah. Yeah, and I heard that was...
Well, sorry,
where you're going to want to be.
50 is the base cap. The new... I think this pushes it to 60.
Yeah, 60 is the new cap, so they raised it by 10.
Okay, there we go. Got some of that unruly inventory management out of the way. Now on to other things.
What I want to learn is, from the trailer, how I can jump off of one bird onto another.
What do you mean?
So remember the trailer for Frozen Wilds? It shows Aloy jump off of one buzzard and shoots another. I want to do that.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, I'm right. We just need to get the power fluid filled again.
So did you piece together this tall neck?
Yeah, I actually just got done with it and I'm overriding now.
So are the pieces like nearby each other?
They're all about 100 meters from the tall neck.
Seems
That's a really neat sequence.
Right, it's never easy.
It's coming back alive! I love you! You're now able to ride tall necks. May God have mercy on everything's soul.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh, now I gotta jump on it. Can I get there in time? I cannot.
Should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
So how do you find these pieces to the tall neck? Is there an indicator or something?
Really quick to take you on.
No! Oh, stupid scrapper.
I just watched it push you off. That's great. I feel bad. That's great.
Oh my god, it's actually knocking over trees on its first pass. That's really nifty.
That's wicked. That's a surprising attention. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's like, let's be honest, no it's not.
I'm just so used to other studios not giving a shit about that stuff.
Alright, there we go. Despite what that stupid scrapper tried to do.
Go.
There we go.
Man, it's really hard to aim. The snow adds a spectacular level of difficulty.
Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Alright, well I'll give him credit there. That tall neck felt more like an actual mission rather than just like, here's this thing, it's done.
It definitely would have felt gimmicky if we had to do it for every tall neck, but they've been really good about that, where like one or two of the tall necks have not just been hop on top. It's you've had to do something.
Like navigate a field of snap moss.
Yeah, that one. That one's still not okay.
You know what? I gotta go over there for a mission anyway, so whatever.
It's really crazy watching Aloy just kind of get covered in snow.
Yeah, well, good attention to detail and all. What are you?
Either my game is just not updating, or it's not giving me any icons to follow or anything to indicate.
You have to actually equip the mission.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Maybe I could override it.
That makes a lot more sense.
Machine components.
Hello, mountain goat. Ah. Goats are sturdy. Taking 2 hunter arrows.
Oh wow.
What in God's name is that? Well, I'm looking forward to that.
The pulse gets energy. Repairs them.
I'm happy that there's new creatures, and it's not just they went out of the way to actually add something.
Yeah, the scrappers, as long as I'm able to engage them in arrow combat, aren't a problem.
So, I might have made a mistake or 5.
Yeah, what's that?
It's not gonna even notice me attacking.
I didn't check my surroundings before walking into the area.
And what did your surroundings have to say?
Oh, I dropped down from this cave, and there may or may not have been a fucking Scorcher waiting for me at the cave's entrance.
Oh, so I know exactly where you are.
I've been observing that tower for hours.
Yeah.
How the daemon's light pulses through it, repairing machines. You overcame it, just like that.
And now the world and its mother has been alerted to my whereabouts.
Can you help me?
And there's something else.
She's gone
there,
where
there's
only
another
shamans
one.
can tread. She left in search of answers from the voice in the blue light. And yet, what she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his Werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
My good old trusty slingshot.
I don't know if I can live up to
saving my
Araya's
ass
example, but I have to try. I owe her that much.
On those towers, like that one that you saw me fighting on stream a second ago,
edge of the world.
There's a point, if you scan them, it's bright orange toward the top. Looks like a canister. Hardpoint arrows. Eat right through it and kill the tower.
I wish I had been, even with all that happened.
You want the tower down because
when Araya and the chieftain
they
returned,
heal
I saw them
machines.
argue bitterly. I don't know what about
that's
exactly.
Not very nice.
Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
Now there's a pack of fucking...
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice raft.
Well, I could go do that, or I could... Let's go over here.
God, it feels good to actually be, like, deep into this again.
Shaman's path.
Actually, hang on.
Never will get over how fucking awesome this game is.
Agreed.
And I'm gonna sound like a babbling idiot the entire time playing the game because getting awestruck by beauty is just
Yeah. I mean, we literally went on for like 10 minutes in the end credits of this game. What are he? Is that a snap maw? Demonic snap maws.
Do I know any snap maws?
No.
Yeah, me and one go way back.
Demonic snap maws.
This must be the room.
Rocco?
Snap laws. Probably came from somewhere unpleasant. The river showed its source.
Honestly, use the Terra Blast. The actual Terra Blaster on the snap maws, and then just shred them to pieces.
What, like the little shotgun?
Yeah. The Legend of Axis. Yeah, that's the one we use for those. That takes them down to about a quarter health, and then basically they're so weak at that point to anything.
Well, honestly, the bombs are proven to be pretty useful.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind like Terra Blast bombs. Those would be cool. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Alright, what does it want from me? Follow the river upstream.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Hey, merchant. There we go.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Ancient ruin. This will be interesting.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Enter the Great Mission. This is a nifty side mission.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flow? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. What has happened?
Alright, so okay, like how do we want to start this group?
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to... flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves.
Give it a second.
By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones. But one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from
I love that thanks to
that
Aloy's genetic enhancements, I can Skyrim horse my way up a mountain.
Seeing myself and my mother
with her super
jump. My shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
Damn. I went to go jump on the tall deck and I completely whiffed it.
I believe the gates must be
ended up killing myself. Fantastic. Death number one.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better. Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Okay. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Yes.
You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the plain. Stone Road, clouds calling, Farquaad. Must have been 13 levels on it. Trapping, but no wall. Stone columns carrying the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous busted-out old-world trucks. You know the ones with the four wheels?
Above stagnant water.
You don't suppose That's marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh?
So luckily,
Right you
second
are!
time was the
Now,
charm.
when I get this gate down, you'll
It
need to
actually
turn the
restarted
valve
the
again.
timing back
Gotta
there.
lock this
It was,
thing
so I
in
had more
place.
time to actually really get the timing. We struggle.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
I'm just gonna ride the tall neck
ladder is a
away
rare and
from the
special
pile
thing,
of bad
girl.
guys.
Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
Oh, fun fact, those towers, the control towers, you also don't want to deal with them because they can shut your shield lever armor down.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above here.
It's almost as if they planned for that.
Let me look around.
I did it wrong.
I can't swim against it. It's even less refreshing than it looks. Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform.
Blazing forge, girl! Careful! Don't want you drowning in this ruin now, do we?
Where you have to jump?
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come sellouts and runaway cowards. We see you. Okay. I forgot the words. Yeah, but we started off so strong and then well, that's sort of my MO.
Now, we've done this once before. Could be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
Except for one
Set up the
little
same way on
small
this
area.
side. I should look for an access tunnel.
Wait, what now?
Oh, I said the whole map of the walls just got opened up. Except for one small area.
None.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
What's it I'm gonna do now?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
Freaking muscle woman Aloy Savage over here.
pulses, I'm luckily right behind a tree when it pulses.
Can't jump straight to the counter from here. But I could climb higher. With a bullet.
She said hardpoint arrows?
Yeah.
Going down.
Is the tower overridable?
Yeah.
Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way. Killed it.
Can the tower actually hurt me?
I don't know. Oh my god. Snapmon knocked me off the ledge.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw!
Oh,
very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
I hear a lot of rumbling, but I don't see anything, and that concerns me.
pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
Nobody's tagging along with us today. I wonder what's going on.
I would say likely the fact that it's midweek, people are probably just tied up.
That's usually our best time of day.
It's sort of situational. If you want, we can cut it here and possibly come back when we need to.
Nothing I gotta do.
Alrighty then.
Not right now, anyways.
Well, I think just for the time being, we'll probably cut things, and if need be, we'll come back. If there's anything super exciting that comes up, while I'm just testing things out, I'll record it, and we can upload it from there.
Did swallow the ring.
Sometime next spring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray.
Well, actually...
Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but...
Yeah, that'll be fine.
To the storage room! To the
Alrighty then.
Okay, go ahead and kill it.
Ooh, what's in here?